Don't worry, I'm okay. It's this time of the year. I don't know what it is with me, but almost every end of year period, I feel a little bit down. I don't know what it is. I'm not unhappy. I'm not sad or whatever. I don't know if that's correct, but I do feel depressed. Probably that's the best word to describe it. For those of you that have followed me a little bit, you'll know that I get like this every year. I don't really know why. Like it's the year ends up, and I start to kind of get into that review process. I'm happy. Like I'm generally happy in life. It's just some reaction in me goes into like this mode where I don't really want to talk. Hence why I haven't uploaded some of these videos the last few days. Some of you guys have messaged me concerned. Don't be concerned. Like I'm fine. It's just every year like this. My best mate said to me when I started hitting those deadlift PRs, he's like, "Oh man, I can't wait for this end of the year. You're going to be happy. Like you've done so much good this year." And I agree. Very happy with lifting, but still like there's like this depressing feeling. I don't know why. It's just the way it is. But then January 1 comes around and I feel upbeat again. I don't really know what I expect out of life. I have everything that I need. I'm super happy. But despite all of that, like I get to these, review thoughts and I'm constantly kind of thinking about everything. But like now I've just finished the training session. I'm good now for hours. But then like when everything kind of settles down, I sit there and I'm like wondering about life and being 36 next year and where I'm headed and what I'm doing and should I be doing better for my family, for my friends, for life, where I am in history, like all these deep thoughts about everyone that's ever lived and passed on and passed away and all the patients that I've come across, like all this like starts to swirl in my mind. And I'm like sitting here just thinking about everything. It's a weird thought. Like it's almost like the year, the 365-day year, I take it kind of like a whole lifetime. And so December naturally is the last part of that lifetime. And so I always think to myself, what am I going to feel like when I'm in the twilight of my years? What do I feel? How do I process things? What would I be thinking if I was 80? What would I be thinking I should be doing at 35? Those type of thoughts. And so when I get into these type of feelings, I don't really like to talk. Especially if I don't have time to talk straight after training, because that's kind of where I'm the happiest to talk. Like right now, I'm in the car, just walked out of the gym, had a really good session, all of that is going well. Feel happy when I'm training. And then I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I am not sad. That's not what I'm trying to get across, but I am kind of like reviewing state. I don't know what that really means. But when I get critical of myself, I think to myself, I think this is good. I think this is healthy to stop the craziness of life and just sit back and be like, okay, who am I? What am I doing? What am I striving for? Am I happy? All that kind of stuff. And then, it takes me a few days, sometimes a week, around that 31st of December. But I generally come around to it and I'm like, oh my God, I'm blessed. Happy family, healthy family. That is the most important thing to me. That is what I pray about. When I have a prayer, that's what I thank God about. Everyone's healthy. First and foremost, that's the most important thing to me. Everything else comes far, far second, man. I couldn't give a crap about money, where I live, what I do for work. All of that is secondary, far secondary. So I'm very, very grateful for it. And I think maybe this whole period for me is just me coming around to those thoughts and being like, screw everything, man. I am blessed and I'm happy. And that to me is the most important, that everyone around me that I love is healthy and doing well. Appreciate you guys. Well, like I said, don't worry about me. I might have another few days where I don't do much talking, but I'll be all right. Appreciate you guys. Peace out.